Hello and welcome back to Ultimate Marble Racing. We are back with another track showcase. So this is Marble GP Germany by Iceman99. Now I've had a look through, when I found this on the workshop and downloaded it, I noticed that Iceman actually has quite a few of these Marble GPs in multiple different locations. So it could be interesting to have a look through a few of the other creations, maybe do a showcase on a few of them, maybe a few of the best ones, maybe all of them. So I definitely recommend going and checking out some of Iceman's creations in the workshop. As a first look, they look quite good. Of course, this is the only one I've downloaded so far. Germany, set in Berlin, if I remember correctly, and the Berlin Wall is what goes around the outside. I know that this is the first one that they've made. There's also France, the United Kingdom. I can't remember what the others were. I think there's about 8 or 9 of them. There's a good few there, so definitely recommend checking them out. If there's any you think are the best, then definitely submit them into the track submissions on the Discord, and I'll make sure to check them out. But I'll probably check out a few of them anyway, if not. Maybe get through all of them. It depends how many other submissions we have, if we have time to do it. But this is the first of their Marble GPs. So Germany. As I said, there's the wall around the outside and then a nice city area. So it's nothing too big or overcomplicated. There's a nice breakthrough on the wall here, so you smash through it and then climb up the other side towards the starting grid. There's also a split route into 2 ladders over here. So a relatively simple track, but nothing bad about that. Imagine it'll be quite quick to get around. We will be doing 10 laps on this to see how it goes, see how it performs, and get a good idea of how it works. So let's get in the racers. So we actually have all of our racers back now. There's enough grid positions on this one for everyone, including our new followers at the back here, as you can see. So we have quite a few competitors now, so when the second individual season comes around, there'll be quite a bit of competition. In fact, what are we on at the moment follower-wise? Let's take a quick look. We are at 59, so we are so close to 60. If we can get another follower, we will hit 60. And over on the YouTube, so make sure to go subscribe over there. We have hit 200 subscribers, so that's great. A nice milestone there. Let's try and keep that going, keep it moving, keep things going forward. But it's great to see the support on this so far. Much appreciated. So yeah, our next goal for the stream will be 60. I suppose our next goal for the YouTube would be 300. I think that's a reasonable next goal to aim for. And I'm trying to bring more content. I've played a couple more games since the last showcase on Twitch, and I plan to bring more of that in the future. Currently, no, that's on YouTube, but I am thinking about uploading some of the videos of me playing other games onto YouTube, but not on the same channel. So I was thinking, of course, I got my previous channel, which a lot of people probably don't know about. In fact, majority probably don't. So I do have a channel I used to upload on when I've had it for years, and I've sort of done little bits here and there on the YouTube side of things, but never anything too serious. But that's always been sort of a gaming channel that I've used in the past, just playing with friends and whatever. So I might use that as a place to upload all the other random games I play on stream. And then I can keep the Marble Racing channel purely for the showcases, the races, everything on that side. But at least then I'm still uploading the content that I'm streaming between the races, if that makes sense. So you get to watch it live on stream. If you miss it, there's still somewhere you can watch it if you're interested for all the other random games. So I might do that. If it happens, I'll put it in the Discord. I'll probably announce it on a stream, which will also be uploaded to YouTube. And then you'll be able to go from there. Now, some of the smart people out there may figure out what that channel is already. You may be able to find it. Otherwise, you'll have to wait and see. But that's what I was thinking for the future. So all the other games I'm playing actually get uploaded somewhere. You to watch it at a later date if you want something to watch, or if you're interested. But back to the track showcase, back to Germany. So we've got everyone in position, our new followers. So almost filling up the second grid tile. I'll tell you what, that should be our next goal after the 60, is to fill up the second grid tile. So it's 36 grid tile. So let's see if we can fill 2 of them up. But let's get this underway and give this a go. See how it runs. So the lights counting down. And they are off a little bit slow. Speed that up a tiny bit. So I think I mentioned it in the previous video. There's a new update that's brought in teleporters or portals. I don't know what they refer to them as. I think they're teleporters. They will be interesting to see. I do look forward to seeing some tracks that make use of them. Did read a bit about the patch. So it's a point A to point B system. If you go back through it, then it's point B to point A. But you can have a portal linked to multiple other portals, so you can almost make a random exit point. So you can go into one portal and have, say, 4 different exit portals, and it will randomly exit the marble out of one of them. So that could be really interesting in terms of making different paths, different routes, and maybe using the portals for, I don't know, we could probably see some interesting concepts come out of it in regards to racing or different runs. So I'd be interested to see what sort of creative things the community come up with there. So Tokyo actually not in the lead. It says Cheese in the lead, but I think Cheese dropped some positions on the entry. So I think Tokyo is up into the lead now. I don't know where the checkpoints are, so there is one there. So yeah, it is updating. Cheese is going to be falling way, way down. I don't actually know how far down Cheese went. I was a bit distracted looking for the other dodgeball. I can see diamond swords. Where is Cheese though? There's Cheese. So a big drop there for Cheese. So everyone is rolling round. So Tokyo in the lead. Logan in second. Budo in third. Not the best bounce off that wall. Demon's going to catch up diamond swords. Going backwards. So not too good for both of the dodgeballs. Just in time with a good rebound past a couple of spots there. Logan getting held up by Tokyo. Bit of a collision on that corner. Demon's going to be just behind Logan. Budo just behind. TJ is going to get just in front of Dazza. Both tailing Quack. So they break through the wall. Little jump there. Make sure you don't go off the edge. Don't know if there's any protection to keep you on. That was close for Kingston though. Yeah, the little overhang of the rock's quite interesting. Adds a nice little bounce. Can actually make a few position changes as we're seeing here. That's a nice little element as they go through the wall. Further back, have we got some trouble? No, Cutsy and Blockmaster are just running a bit slow at the back of the pack. So we're coming round to the final ladder of lap 1. And everyone, surprisingly, for our races, everyone is still on the track. So is this going to be a consistent track for finishes? We shall see. Still 9 laps left to go. Cheese with a big bounce. trying to show me up, almost going off the edge. So that is everyone on the ladder. Blockmaster having trouble again, just not being able to get onto these ladders at the moment, but finally making it on at the back. Meanwhile, Tokyo with not the best entry means Logan's going to move up to first. Daza has moved up a couple of spots to second. Tokyo and not entirely sure how to pronounce their name if I'm being honest. Irixib. A little unsure on that one. I think I'll go with Irixib. Or maybe Ib for short. Doing quite well up into third. Demon fighting with Magic. Bit of a collision there. Going to the second lap. Daz has moved up into the top spot. TJ just behind Budo, Tokyo and Alice side by side. Carol's going to come smashing in. Boyer's going to get set back a few spots. Zor with a very good position gain. Then we see Snorker getting hit by Stormy. Getting more momentum, so going to take that position back, but Jake has gained a few spots. A very good run by Jake, gaining a few positions. Going to get a nudge from Stormy. It'll be about getting onto these ladders in good time. Looks like Daz is going to make a breakaway in first, Logan just behind in second. And at the back, we're going to have Shona, Kutsi and Blockmaster. Although Storm King having trouble getting on the ladder does just make it on alongside Kutsi there, neck and neck on opposite sides, and then Blockmaster not the smoothest entry once again. Meanwhile, everyone's on the move again at the top. I do like the colour of this track as well. It's the of course it's the German flag colours. That is a nice little touch. Be interesting to see if the other tracks are also coloured like the country that they're based in. So Demon in third. Bit of a gap now between Daza, Logan, and then Demon. So Daza and Logan close together. Demon a bit further back, being chased down by Ib. Yeah, Ib. That sounds like a good way of saying it. If someone's got an idea of the best way to pronounce it, then feel free to let me know. Otherwise, I think Ib's going to be the best way to do it. I can say it quickly. Is always nice for the race commentating. Ooh. And just as I was saying last lap that we've had no one go off, Zor decided to take a leap of faith off the corner and will be DNFing out of this showcase. Interesting way to go as well. They weren't pushed. They had a bit of space to work with. They just went off on their own. Also, there's a bit of a bounce if you go in too hard onto the bend. I guess it was just the wrong, too much speed and the wrong angle. The approach was not right. And it has cost them dearly. The Demon and Logan are side by side, fighting for second now. Demon's going to push their way in front of Daza as well. So what's happened to Ib? Ib seems to have been set back quite a bit. Big battle going on for this top spot. Daza reclaims it, forcing Demon, Logan and Tokyo against the wall, putting Tokyo at risk of the middle pack. Gain that spot. Daz are having trouble on the wall. Logan's going to give them a nudge. His speed loss could be good for Demon. They've separated out equally. Logan's going to collide with that wall. Daza and Demon are going to get the smoother runs around them corners. It's going to be about the ladder entry. Daza not getting on straight away. Demon does. I think that's going to be neck and neck with Daza. It looks like it will. And then Logan in third. Demon taking the fastest lap as well. So strong performance by Demon so far. We see everyone else making their way down. Looks like Kutsi has moved to the back of the grid now. Blockmaster making their way up through the pack a bit. Claiming 2 positions there. Can they get on the ladder though? This is the bit that's always costly for them, having a lot of trouble. Kutsi's got past them. They do make it on though. We've got Space Egg, Storm King and Super Boss. So up at the front on the move again. Demon in the lead. Dazzler in second. Logan very close behind third but gets blocked, losing a bit of time. This means Tokyo, Harry and Budo have managed to gain. Demon can use this to try and make a bit of a breakaway in first. Then we've got Snorker, Stormy and Word just behind. Heading back to the hole in the wall. Demon goes through. Dazzler and Logan very close together. Budo tailing Tokyo. Looks like Skyline has gone off in the background. Skyline is off and on the ground. That is going to be a race end for Skyline. Cheese trying to make their way back up the pack again. Kutsi gaining a few positions, trying to get further up through the pack. Bad bounce backwards for Muffin, going to lose quite a lot of positions. Crimson with a bit of a rough bounce as well. Mario's going to use a bounce of Pesky Bird to gain some speed, chasing down T-Dub. But not losing anyone else on that corner. Meanwhile, Demon and Dazzler are side by side going into the final bends of the race. Demon getting the better bounce off the wall. Tokyo is now close behind Dazzler. Bad bounce setting Tokyo back. Logan could come through here. They do. So does Boer getting those positions. Snorker does as well. So a big drop for Tokyo. So on the first bend, Demon in the lead. Dazzler in second, not far behind. Then Logan, Boer, Snorker, Harry, Tokyo, Budo, Stormy, Ib, Magic just in time. Dirt Monster almost getting past just in time, but just in time having the inside. Actually blocking Dirt Monster back. Then Andrew and Alice side by side. Quack sneaking past Marley. And Kingston. Wolf. Wolf or Wolf. Barto. Side effects coming through the bit of pace to get past Barto. Carol, Cloud Monkey, Baz and Space Comet. And Cheese making their way up the pack even more. Diamond Swords getting slowed down a lot after a good start. Not looking good for them. Super Boss trailing behind at the back. So up at the front, everyone getting a bit closer together. Demon's being chased down by Dazzler. Bad bounce by Dazzler means Snorker's going to come through and take that spot. Dazzler tries to cut through the inside, but doesn't quite make it work. Even with that bad bounce of Snorker, Demon's going to try and break away, make a bit of time up in first. Boy is being chased by Logan, but gets past Tokyo. So Boy, Tokyo, Logan, Stormy. Looks like Christopher. I think I've missed a letter there. I think that should be Christopher Fox. We'll have to change that. Has gone off, and so has Wolf. That's not good for either of them. We see Wood getting pushed back, losing a few positions. So still some battling going on. quite a good track for battles. It runs pretty smooth actually. It's quite a good racetrack. I can keep up with all the action going on. It's a pretty even separation between people, but it keeps the action going on. And with a couple of DNFs just to add to the excitement. So yeah, this is a very good track. Side effects are the fastest lap in 19th. This may make one of the tracks for the next season. The upcoming season. Might see a few of these Marble GP tracks coming into the season. Like I say, I might pick a few of the best ones I think flow really well and will be good to watch and bring those in. Visit a few locations. Tokyo coming in hot there, but bad bounce. A battle going on. Snorker, Magic, Stormy and Boer. Bad hit for Magic though. Dazza just falling off the ladder means Dazza, Stormy and Snorker are side by side on the right ladder. Demon breaking away in first on the left side. And way at the back, looks like Adam is Cool is now trailing behind. Superboss trying to make time on Westport, who's chasing down Crimson and Cutsy. Demon is already on the move again, halfway through the race. So Stormy has not had the best exit there. Good line around the corner though, will get blocked by Dazza. Snorker moving up to second. Logan's trying to look to the outside, doesn't get past Dazza but makes it past Stormy. Dazza getting held up there, blocks Logan. Stormy bounces off Logan to gain a spot. Now trying to chase down Dazza. So all three of them very close together. Stormy getting pinched by Logan. Doesn't quite get past Dazza though, getting blocked once again. The Demon already on the final ladder. Snorker with a rebound. Dazza getting hit by Stormy, sending Stormy really far back. The push by Logan and Magic means Dazza and Logan are side by side. Then Magic and Snorker side by side. Stormy dropping a few positions is following. Then Boer. And now we see the middle pack piling on, fighting for positions on the ladder. So Cheese has actually dropped a few positions again. Now towards the back. So not the best race for them. Demon taking the fastest lap with all that open space. Then Logan, Dazza, Magic and Snorker. Magic getting blocked by Dazza. Stormy coming through with a good bit of pace around those first few corners. And now we see the main group making their way down to the ladders. So it looks like Stormy's going to be side by side with Boer on the exit. Superboss at the back. We head back to the front runners. Stormy going around the outside of Boer. Now tailing Snorker. He's going to sneak in front of them, cutting them up on the corner. Dazza and Magic fighting for position. Could slow them down a bit. Stormy will try and chase them down. Meanwhile, looks like Logan is trying to gain on Demon. I think they have gained some time. Looks like the gap is closing. Will Demon be able to hold off the lead to the end? We watch the ladder entry. Not amazing, but they managed to make it on before Logan got there. Logan with a 4. That's going to be costly. They do get on just in front of Magic. Dazza getting hit by Stormy, then Snorker and Boer come in. Dazza and Stormy side by side. Snorker and Boer are joined by Tokyo. Then Marley with a bounce. Harry's going to come through and take a position there. Everyone else starts to pile in to the ladder. Doesn't look like we've lost anyone else so far. Bit too quick there. So as we come round towards the start-finish line, Logan's still not far behind Demon. Stormy making a move past Magic will push them up into 3rd. Logan with a good first corner is now right behind Demon. Demon blocking them out. That's going to slow them down before the booster. They'll be going separate ways to the ladder. Magic with more pace than Stormy will take that position back. And they too are going to be split. Then Dazza and Snorker split as well. Stormy got a very good entry just behind Demon, who didn't get a good entry, meaning Logan is 1 spot ahead. So Logan will be moving up into that top spot. Now as they come off the exit of the ladders, Demon trying to launch through the inside. It's not enough. They're going to stay behind Logan. Not the best bounce for Logan there. It means Demon is going to be right on their tail. Now can Logan get the block? They do, slowing Demon down, putting them at risk of being overtaken by Stormy. Marley with a bad bounce further back. They'll lose a few spots. They're very close between the top 3. Good run for Demon. Can they make the gap? They don't. Gets closed off by Logan. Big hit into the corner. Logan's going to keep hold of that top spot. Now it is all about this ladder entry. It's a good run by Logan, but they don't quite make it in time. They get on there. Demon getting bumped backwards multiple times, having a lot of trouble getting on the ladder. Will be joined by Magic and Boer and Snorker just behind. It's a big loss for Demon. Meaning Logan in first, Stormy not too far behind in second, then a bit of a gap now back to Demon, Magic and Boer. So as we head towards lap 8, Stormy will be chasing down Logan. Demon losing positions to Magic and Boer, getting caught up on the inside of the track. Logan breaking away a bit in first. Stormy's about a second behind. We see the main pack coming through across the line now. Let's see how the ladder entry has gone. So, Logan and Stormy now side by side on the ladder. This is a chance for Stormy to try and take that top spot. Magic in third. It looks like Ib is in fourth. And then Demon and Boer side by side, closely followed by Snorker. So Logan blocking Stormy out, not allowing them to take that top spot. Pushing them backwards, putting them at risk of Magic. Boer getting pushed back as well. Closes the door on Demon, but that does give Snorker a chance to move in front of the two of them. Magic is now in front of Stormy. They do have Ib just behind. Demon still holding on to the fastest lap, but dropping positions late into this race. Not looking very promising. We see Barto getting chased down by Beefcake. School of Thugs with a really bad bounce backwards will lose quite a few positions. It's not gone well for Magic on this ladder. Very good for Stormy though. Now side by side with Logan once again. They exit through to the final corners. Stormy is going to take the number one spot as Logan gets pinched against the inside of the track wall. Ib is looking for an overtake on Logan, but will not make it work yet. Will stay close behind and look for another opportunity. But Magic, gaining very quickly, will be looking to do the same. Stormy with the breakaway. But second, third and fourth are not far behind. Now can Stormy get on the ladder straight away? They do. That is a very good entry onto the ladder. Logan and Ib will be side by side. Magic losing a bit of time. And then Boer followed by Harry. So Demon still dropping more positions as Marley is now in front of them as well. And Snorker. So Demon will be moving down to 9th, it looks like. So a lot of trouble towards the end of this race for Demon. As Logan gets overtaken, dropping to 4th. And now at risk of losing a position to Boer. Harry with a bad bounce. Snorker also with a bad bounce. Then Marley, Demon, Shona and Daz are very close together. So Boer looking to take the inside past Logan, but can't quite make it. Ib in second. Very strong performance for the newcomer. Logan and Boer battling it out. Ib with a very good entry will move up into first. Stormy dropping to second. Logan gets through into third. With Magic having a bit of trouble. Boer having a bit of trouble with the ladder as well. Marley falling off. Demon's gained a few positions back. Then Snorker, Shona, Harry. Then we have Baz, Dazza and Marley side by side. Nick having a lot of difficulty. Losing a lot of positions. Just can't seem to get onto the ladder. There we go, they made it on. A massive loss for them. So as we're going on to the final lap, it is still a big battle going on for that top spot. Top few races very close together. Logan only 0.14 seconds behind Ib. But a bad rebound there gets blocked out. Stormy could come through and try and take that second place. Not enough speed though. We're going to come down to the ladder entry here. Logan and Stormy carrying more speed. Logan with a very good entry would take first. Stormy with a good entry is going to move to second. Magic gets the pass up to third. Ib having some trouble will be dropping to fourth. Snorker getting pushed on by Demon. Demon getting assisted by Baz. So these ladders are making a big difference in the positions. Ladder entry is very important. So up at the top, Logan up into first, Stormy into second, Ib squeezing past Magic as Magic running a little bit slow. Were in fifth, Snorker sixth, Demon seventh. I have realised now they've probably done a few too many laps because I usually try and keep the in-game timer to around 10 minutes for a race. So if this does become a season race, it will probably be around 8 laps, at a guess, to try and fit to the 10-minute mark. But this is going to be close. Coming down to the end of the final lap. Logan, Ib and Stormy to get squeezed together. Stormy's going to get blocked. Ib gets on. Logan gets pushed on by Stormy. Stormy making it on as well. But with the slight separation on the ladder, it might be enough for them to hold their own positions. And then a big gap back down to Boy and Snorker, meaning these top three should be our top three finishing. Demon side by side with Magic, then Harry just behind. So Ib down the inside, Logan down the inside, Stormy the only one going to the outside. Could be good for speed. Ib with a very good exit. Logan's going to bounce wide. Can Stormy get through the gap? They don't. They get blocked out by Logan. I think that could be it. With the slowdown there, that has pretty much decided it. With an amazing performance by our newcomer, who I'm referring to as Ib, taking the win on this track showcase. Logan taking second, Stormy taking third, were in fourth, Demon managing to fight their way back up to fifth, and a fastest lap. Then Magic in 6th, Harry 7th, Shona 8th, Marley 9th, Kingston 10th, then Quack, Dazza, Big Daddy China, Budo, Baz, Minnie, Carol, Side Effects, Andrew and Wood coming through to take 20th. We see Snorker off the track. Of course, Snorker was easily in our top 10, potentially top 5. Pretty sure they're at least top 6 or 7. Looks like they have gone off just on the final 2 corners. And unfortunately, it's going to DNF the race. So an unfortunate end on the final lap on the Marble GP Germany track. But our winner, let's go and spectate our track showcase winner and newcomer. So congratulations to them. And yeah, regarding the track, runs very well. Couple of DNFs, we don't mind that. But we do like the excitement. No major issues. I don't really see any issues at all with this. It's a very, very good track. Races well. Everyone stays fairly close together. Sort of an even separation. It's easy to follow most of the action. So it's a very good all-round racetrack, and I definitely think we will be seeing it again in a season. But like I say, there's a whole series of these Marble GPs. Go check them out by Iceman on the workshop. Let me know which ones are your favourites, and I'm sure we'll see them in the seasons and in future track showcases. Maybe we'll have them all. If they're all that good, maybe we'll have them all. We are looking at expanding the track list. I don't know how many I want in total to max it out, or whether we just keep expanding the track list, removing any that don't go too well or too boring, and just keep expanding with new tracks for as long as it goes. So here is the grid. Massive grid now. The next season is going to be very interesting with all of these races. We actually have 61, which is interesting. That doesn't add up right, so I'm going to have a look through my follower list, because clearly we've had some unfollowers. Oh dear. So, like I say, we're on 59 followers, one away from 60. I know that one of them, I'm pretty sure, is the same person twice, because their account got hacked. They made me aware of it. They had to make a new account. But I'm pretty sure they're actually still following me on that original account. 61 marbles, 59 followers. So yeah, definitely there's probably 3 here that will need removing for unfollowing, because you have to be following to take part. So I'll have a look through that before the next season. I'll try and get it done before the next showcase if I get round to it. That's going to be it. So if you're watching on Twitch, please head over to the YouTube. Like I said, we've just hit 200 subscribers. Like any of the videos you enjoyed. You can catch up on any that you've missed. If you're watching on YouTube, please head over to Twitch. We're 1 away from 60. Next big goal is probably to try and hit 100. I know that feels like it's going to be a bit of a way off, but I think that's probably the next good goal to try and aim for. So yeah, please come over, follow on Twitch. It's UMR Live, all one word. We'll try and hit that goal, and you can watch all the races live. You'll be entered into the showcases and the individual season just for following, and you can join in with the live chat and all the excitement over here. And of course, check out the Discord. The link will be in the description, or if you're watching live on Twitch, it'll be in the chat. But that is going to do it for this showcase. So thank you all so much for watching. Hope you all enjoyed, and I'll see you all in the next one.